Hey there, Wendy here with Jazzydoodledesigns, and today look what my mama bought me for my birthday. Now, my birthday's in October. It's the first week of October, but she loves me, and she had asked me what I wanted, and this was one of the things, and it was on sale, so we went ahead and took advantage of that. And I had been interested in these pencils for a while, and my friend Christine had told me how fantastic they were, so I had to find out for myself. But take a look at these lovely beauties. Now, I will say the Warm Earth, when I sharpened it, it broke completely, which hopefully that doesn't mean I have a broken core in here somewhere, because these are really fat cores, probably 4 millimeters or better. So I think it was like probably a shipping thing or something. But anyway, I went ahead and I swatched them out, and you know, these colors, some of these colors are really nice that they step together, and then others are kind of standalone kind of colors, like the Yellow Ochre. There really isn't anything like it. I mean, you could use it in conjunction with the Brown Ochre, or with the Sanguine, or whatever, but I can't wait to try these pencils out. Now, I will say these are a very soft pencil. They're a very crummy pencil, meaning when you use them, you're going to get a lot of crumbs. And as you can see, that means you're going to get some smears. So be aware of that. Could I turn on some lights? Yeah, that might help. I only had one light on. That was the problem. Anyway, you know, I like a soft pencil. I keep a little, what I call the floofer, which is just a random makeup brush. And, you know, you're going to need to have that very close on standby. Also, I would recommend using a piece of paper when you use these, because I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm using a Bristol vellum, which has a little more tooth, and in a coloring book, it usually doesn't quite have as much tooth as this paper, so maybe that will make the difference. But I can't wait to try these out. But I thought we would do my standard test here. Okay, so we have Derwent drawing 24. Availability, they've been around for a really long time. I don't think there's an issue with availability. Price per pencil, I bought these for $44, and there's 24 pencils. Okay, I looked it up. It was $42 for 24, making them $1.75 a pencil. So, not the most expensive pencil in the world, not the cheapest either, so I'm going to give them 2.5 stars. I kind of hate having this question as part of the stars, because it, you know, can we really fault, like, it's like comparing a Ferrari to a Toyota Camry or something. Like, they're very different cars with different features. So obviously one of them has a higher price point, but, you know, I don't want to fault them for quality either. Okay, the number available. So I just looked it up. You can buy them in a tin of 6, 12, or 24. Now, there is variety. However, 24 is very limiting as far as colored pencils go. While I personally don't like sets of 520, to me 24 is a little small. I prefer 72 and above. My sweet spot is 100 to 120-ish, is my preference. That's personal preference, though. You can get these open stock, so we'll be giving them all the stars for that. Do the barrels match the swatches? I mean, at first glance, I would say yes. Let's take a peek. What do we got? Ruby Earth. I mean, it is slightly darker, but given that there's only 24, I can't really ding them. This one matches well. These two match well. What do we got? Sanguine. I feel like this matches well. The Mars Orange, which is a little bit brighter, definitely. So I would say yes, they do. These are highly pigmented pencils. Balanced palette. Now, it's kind of hard to tell with a 24, right? But we have some skin tones. I see this more as like a landscape. You know, you got your sky, you got some colors for flowers, you got your earth and your grass and whatnot. I mean, is it balanced? I think for what it is, it's fine. So I am just, I guess in the interest of fairness, I'm just going to give it all 5 stars. Pencil appearance and feel, I'm going to give it 5 stars because these pencils feel really good in the hand. They're really easy to read. They're smooth. They just have a nice hand feel to them. They have a number, a name, a dipped end. I like that it's an earthy set and they picked an earthy color. So let's test the opacity. Do I just like playing with the zoom? Maybe. Judgers. All right. So this is the Chinese white. I think that's pretty opaque. We'll pick the yellow. How about these blues? How about a dark color? Now the dark color definitely kind of blends in more, but the rest of these I feel like are pretty, let's go with this chocolate brown. I mean, I think they're pretty opaque. They're definitely not transparent. Now, just because we can, see, gotta have the floofer. Let's run our Prisma white right next to it. Pretty equal, really. So I would say it's a very white. And then just for fun, we don't judge this, but I'm just going to do it right here. I like that the black is a black. It's not a gray. It's not a purple. It's black. So that is nice. Okay. Let's play with the zoom again, okay? All right. How many layers to fill? So let's pick our Ruby Earth. I'm going to turn you sideways a little bit. So I'm going to go back on the pencil a little ways to show you how pigmented these are. I am using very light pressure. Now we definitely have a lot of tooth left still. But guys, I am using the lightest of light pressure. I mean, I feel like in 2 to 3, I mean, this is a toothy paper. So we're going to give them 5 stars for that. Let's just see if it's water soluble. 99% of pencils are not. Wow, this is a juicy pen. Or a juicy. I think it does really well. One of the best ones I've seen. There's a hint. Just a hint. But, alright, blending. What shall we blend? Shall we blend... I want something that's going to show us... Let's go wheat and smoke blue. Because I want to be able to see, do we get a nice green? Now this is a little bit of a grayer blue, so I wouldn't expect any vibrant green. I mean, I guess. Let's just see. Let's pick that yellow and let's pick yellow and the ruby earth. Maybe the Venetian red. I'm not the best blender. This isn't how I normally color. I wouldn't say they're the best blending pencils, personally. So I'm only going to give them 2 stars. Now, judge me if you will. This isn't how I normally use pencils, so I'm okay with the results here. Alright, let's go with ink blue. And let's see how many layers we can get. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. It really fills up quickly. I mean, 4, I'm starting to fill it. So, Personally, I would say probably 5. So I'm going to give them maybe 4 stars. They're not awful. What I would tell you is if you wanted to use these in conjunction with something else, lay down like your polychromos and then put these on. Because this will, they're very opaque and they do fill in the paper quickly. So let's do the math, shall we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23 and a half. Where's my other half? Oh, I guess that's it. 23 and a half, 33 and a half, 43 and a half, 44 and a half, 45 and a half, 46 and a half, 47, 48, 49 and a half. So who are these pencils for? I would say these pencils are for someone that does a lot of landscapes or those type of pictures. Somebody that wants a nice limited, muted, earthy palette. Would I buy these as like if you were a beginner just getting started? No. I think that they're way too limiting in terms of their palette, you know, frankly. Are these a nice set to add on to what you already have? Yes, because I do feel like some of these colors are very unique and beautiful. I really like the blues here. I like the brown ochre. That's one of these are the kind of browns I like in pictures, along with maybe more of a sepia. But I think that there's some beautiful colors here, but I wouldn't recommend them if you're just getting into colored pencils. But well done, Derwent. I hope you found this helpful, and until next time, happy coloring. Thank you for watching another video from Jazzydoodledesigns. If you enjoy adult coloring content, please consider subscribing. You can now find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. I welcome all comments and suggestions. Don't forget to like the video before you go. And until next time, take care.